You guys, girls, people, however you got to do it. You got to do what you got to do and say what you got to say. That's what I'm here to say. There are a lot of people who are attempting to do things in their lives. They're attempting to be special. They're attempting to do what others couldn't do. There are people out here who are doing things that they can do it, but do it better than other people. There are people out here who are trying their best to have the best situation on this planet, no matter how crazy it is right now, to keep themselves happy. But then you have people who always have something negative to say, no matter what it is, just to keep you with them. If Kat didn't say it enough here for you, stay away from haters. They can be family members, supposedly friends, or supposedly family members, whatever. You can be them all. Stay away from them. Don't listen to them. You gotta keep them at a distance. Don't tell them everything that you do, because if you do, Mrs. and Mr. Debbie Downer will try to bring you down somehow or other. They'll do it by trying to ignore you. They'll do it by checking you out but not saying anything, especially when it comes to your social media. They'll do it by just straight hating and saying dumb stuff they don't have no business saying and doing dumb stuff, like spreading rumors about you, whatever. Don't even worry about it. Just keep it pushing. I have a legacy to build. My legacy really is already built. My legacy is more than my dad did, but my dad did a greater thing by raising me the way he raised me, right? But there are people who just want to stay right where they are, in the comfort of their own, wherever they are, but they don't want to see you do your thing. They might act like they want to see you do your thing, but deep down inside, they don't want to see you make it. They don't want to see you make it. You know what I mean? People on YouTube coming in here, like I said, they trolling. I'm getting trolled all of a sudden because I speak out against foolishness on YouTube and these Fergus people, front and game. You know, but they don't like that. They can't, no. It is what it said. You can't make me stop saying what I got to say. And if I'm capping, then say I'm capping. But if I'm being true, then say I'm being true. But no one's going to stop me from enhancing my legacy. I'm never going to have enough accomplishments in my life. I'm never going to stop doing different things. And I try to encourage people. I don't try to get people upset by what I'm saying. It's like one time, I guess people think they're coming back as millionaires or something, or they're coming back and I don't know what you're going to come back as. If you believe in reincarnation, then have at that. Have at it. You might continue coming back as the meat you eat. Who knows? But there are just some people out here that can't handle the truth, right? But they don't want to see you do well. I think they want to see you do well, but they always got something negative to say, trying to bring you down. But see, these people defeat themselves because they make themselves look foolish when you do it. It's like, that's dumb. That's dumb. You're never going to stop me doing what I do. You can say, oh, your music sucks. You can say anything you want to say. It's too late. It's too late because I was born. So if you didn't catch me before I was born, come out of my mom's womb, you ain't got a chance to stop me from doing everything I've done in my life. And again, ain't nobody buy nothing for me. Ain't nobody ever bought nothing for me. Nobody ever bought my studio. Ain't nobody ever bought my fragrances. Nobody ever bought my guns, my guitars, my basses, my collection of silver. Nobody ever I bought all this stuff myself. Then have a wife to pad the stats and pay half the rent and pay half the car note so I can have money to spend. Never had that. And that's only because I'm saying that because due to my why am I still hitting the clock? Man, why are you still hitting the clock? Man, because that fool don't know. Just like everybody who worked for Scepter, who stopped working for Scepter, still out gigging because we're used to working. We're used to working. Now, some people still got the comfort of having a wife or a woman or whatever to help them pay bills and that they can get out and do their thing. I ain't never, even when I had a wife, I never had them paying for nothing. I bought my own stuff. I bought my own studio with my money. I didn't say, baby, give me $1,000 so I can buy, that IEEQ joint everybody got for $2,000. Never asked for that. Bought it myself. Had my $200,000 studio in North Philly. Bought it all myself. Hustling, grinding, writing music, producing music for people, doing major label stuff. I do all stuff myself. Ain't nobody hooked me now. What I will say is I got a couple friends who put me in position to work with major artists. They got me to meet major artists. And I'm never going to take credit away from them, because if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have met the major artists that I did. But I did end up meeting major artists and working with them, helping them do remixes, record labels, all this stuff. I did that on my own. So y'all going to stop playing with me. Y'all can come and be talking all this negative stuff. I don't care whether you family, friend, I don't care, co-worker. It don't make a difference. You can't stop me. I will not be stopped. Only the heavenly will determine when it's time for me to chill. That is it. Other than that, I'm on go. I'm on fleek all day, every day. Every day. My legacy is semen. Can't nobody take nothing away from what I've done already. From the music, to the production, to the studio, to the coins, to the bases, to the fragrances, to the fashion, everything I've had, bought myself. Myself. And like I said, it's sparkling dude talking about, why you still punching the clock? Because I like nice stuff. That's why I'm punching the clock. And I ain't going to cheat myself out saying, well, no, I got bills to pay. I got stuff I got to pay for it. And whether I got it with the plastic, whatever I got, I still got to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? And I swear sometimes they be like, oh, snap, man, blah, 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 blah. But you got to fight through it. You got to do what you got to do. Some things you can't keep. There are some things I couldn't keep. There are some things that I sold I thought I was going to keep. There's some fashion I bought and I had to sell to 2nd Street or whatsoever, to get some money to pay some bills or whatever. Put gas in the car, eat, whatever it is. Well, I never do where I put gas in the car and eating. But I'm just saying, you can't have everything all the time. And I realize that, but I'm going to try. Dang sure going to try. You can say I can't, but I will try. I would try to do everything in this life right now. For all y'all, like I said, here we go. Here it go. Here comes these dudes. Here come these dudes. See, and these are people I'm talking about. These are exactly the people I'm talking about. See, I bought them right out the woodwork. They still living with one foot in their mom's womb. And their mouth on the nipple. And if it ain't their mothers, or it's their girlfriends, or their women, whatsoever, I got dumb to say. Again, this doesn't bother me. This lets me know, like Kat says, there's going to be haters out here. The more haters, the better. In fact, yo, can you go get some more haters? Just look, I'm gonna make a channel just for the haters. Because this one ain't going to do you no good. You can't do nothing with this channel. This channel is freaking well established. I'm going to make another channel for you. I'm going to call it Haters, Come One, Come All Haters. All right? All right? So we're going to make sure that I make that for you. And you go to that channel, and y'all can do all you want. You can cuss, fuss, hate, dig up your butt with your middle finger, whatever you want to do. Have at it. Or you can do it here. If you want to do it here, that's fine too. You can do whatever you want to do. Like I said, the Frag Illuminatis can't take. They're making up channels just so they can come over here and say something instead of being man enough to come over here and say it text it to my face, right? I'm gonna make up a channel so he won't know it's me. Man, shut up. Y'all like little children. And like I said, most of you still living in your mom's womb, one foot in your mother's womb, and your big tooth is on her breast, still trying to be men. And some of you women, don't even worry about it. You're wasting your time. It ain't gonna help you. So we're ready to drop off in here and get my grub on. And then we're gonna head on in and drive these people to Newark Airport and pick up some people at Newark Airport and bring them back down the way. And they're gonna go home and relax. I just got to think to my schedules and whatever. They put me on schedule to my 11 to 9:30. I don't know. Good day, Miss Twinkle Toes. How are you? I sent you a text because I was just really upset that you didn't make it to that fantastic event last night over there in your area. Wow. I thought you would have known about that. And all the crew, that attended. But you must not have known about that one. You was thinking about You was thinking about You was thinking about Perfumology. My man here with his 8 series. Oh, that's a 440. I met this brother. He had a nice 8. He had just bought it. Unfortunately, he bought a used 8. You can't buy a used 840. That will cost you some money when it comes to warranty. So, maybe. You don't buy used 840s. It's not a good look. But them joints, I think them joints run like maybe like a lot of grip. What's up, guys? All right. Yeah, they run a lot of grip. Man, must be whipping. What's that? What sounds like what's wrong? Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, brother. All right. Oh man, I ain't gonna get my seat. Oh yeah, I get my seat right there. Oh, I'm good here? No. That's it. All right. Bruh, I'm walking in this place. Nobody thinking about you, man. Don't put your feet back in your mama's cuckoo. Don't do that, all right? You do that. Do yourself a favor, all right? Do yourself a favor. Get my grub on and get it popping off. Go pop off your little boyfriend. I'm out of here, y'all. Bars, 100. Remember what I said. Don't let nobody bring you down. Do what you got to do. And just keep it pushing.